This year has been far from normal, and as a result, the Publican Awards has had to adapt and pivot to reflect the realities of the situations you all face. The judging has been conducted in the virtual world, as will the event on March the 30th, where we'll be bringing you all the fun of the awards, but in your own homes. The aim of the awards this year has been to reflect on the outstanding ways in which businesses have flexed and pivoted to survive the crisis. No matter what has been thrown at them, the companies that make up all our finalists have not just rolled with the punches, but have adapted and in some cases even thrived. These are companies that not only worked hard to look after their businesses, but also their teams and the communities they serve. When we decided to press on with the Publican Awards, despite the challenges we were all facing, we were keen to use this event as a platform to learn together from some of the great things our finalists have done. What better way than to pick up some great insight and tips from some of the best operators in the business. So we put together these videos, and I'd urge you all to share these with your teams and colleagues, and hopefully they can help spread some inspiration ahead of the reopening in a few weeks and months. Thanks once again for the continued support from our category partners, who despite their own challenges have enabled us to carry on running this event in the face of such a difficult market. So enjoy, learn and share, and I look forward to being able to get into your sites in person before too long.
First pub which we're in today is the Bull's Head, which was the pub that we started our business with, and this is located in the village of Mobberley. We currently have 6 pubs, 5 of which are in the Cheshire area, and we've got one in Staffordshire.
Over the last 10 years we've built the company up. Almost a year each time we've picked up another pub.
We were due to open a 7th pub last year, however with COVID that's been put on hold for the foreseeable future. All of the pubs are country rural pubs and have a good balance of food and liquor offering.
We wanted to create individual drink acts in each pub to give the customers who share the pubs a different journey. So the Bull's Head has over 100 whiskies.
The Cholmondeley Arms, which is a huge gin collection, we do gin tasting classes. We've actually developed our own Cholmondeley gin during lockdown.
The Three Greyhounds Inn has over 50 brandies. Our Church Inn, be it by name, associated with wine. And then our Fitzherbert Arms has 30 ports by the bottle. It's the biggest stockist of ports in the country.
I suppose we've evolved and developed and created that sense of a point of differentiation for our customers, that there's different things on offer in each of the pubs.
I think people love to be puzzled by choice, and I think that's entertainment. You're not going to drink your way through 400 gins, well, hopefully not in one day, but over a year you might decide you're going to try a different gin each time you visit, and I think that's entertainment for the customer. It's something they can go away and talk about, and that talking brings business back to us.
A year ago, obviously, we were told that we had to close, which was just 2 days before Mother's Day, which was pretty horrific in terms of we'd obviously ordered a lot of stock, whether it be food and liquor, into the sites. So I think what we did, we mobilised the team very quickly, and particularly the chefs and front of house team looked at what stock we had on hand and decided that we would create a couple of hubs, one in Staffordshire, one in Cheshire.
And we learned so much from doing them, being part of the community, servicing our local community, that we decided to make them permanent features. And we focused a lot on drinks. So we've got 2 wine shops now that we didn't have before that are permanent.
We're really pleased that by the end of the summer we didn't have to throw any beer away, any stock at all. We actually managed to sell it all. So that was great, and the teams who helped us through that, you know, were second to none, really committed, and actually I suppose we got great enjoyment out of it, just the fact that we all sort of pulled together and made it happen.
If we were to win the Best Drinks Award, I think it will celebrate the efforts of the team.
That is the key. You know, Tim and I can come up with all these great ideas in terms of how we can evolve and be diverse with our liquor offer, but they're the people that are at the front line 24/7 serving this product and talking about it to the customers.
Again, in a year of adversity, they have been amazing.
I think in in terms of the range of drinks that we have and the quality within the range, our offer goes from morning coffee to nightcap, everything in between, and I think it's the breadth of the range within our offer, and also the quality within that, and the fact that we've really committed to being, achieving a great level of quality within each category, whether it's coffee or juice or wine or spirits or beer. I think at the outset when I began the business, the intention was to recognise that the way we socialise has changed, and the role of a pub bar has changed alongside it. So people do socialise from early in the morning right up until the end of the day, and the way they're doing it, and therefore you need a drinks offer that recognises that, the different day parts. And I think that our commitment to really trying to innovate and support some interesting brands throughout all those different day parts is something that's pretty special and quite unique. I hope that my peers look at our business and recognise the effort and the passion that's gone into sourcing some really interesting and innovative brands, and also working alongside small independent producers and nurturing those brands by showcasing them in our bars. Constantly inspired by the relentless innovation and passion and energy that exists within this business, and that's across all elements of it. But I think that like I said, there are some really passionate mixologists, there are really passionate brewers, there are really passionate creators of soft drinks, and all of that I find incredibly inspirational. First of all, we're very much looking forward to reopening. That's the key part of it. Based on our experience in the summer, we're blessed to have some lovely, light, airy sites with great outside spaces. So working with our drinks partners last summer, we realised that guests were really excited to come back and enjoy their spaces. So we're going to make sure that they're all tip-top, looking really good and well-maintained and pretty, and where possible, innovative external bar offerings to tempt people in.
Across Berkeleyans we've got 5 pubs, 4 of who are actually open at the moment, well not open at the moment but working at the moment. I think what's so lovely about all of our establishments, they are all in beautiful rural locations, but they're in reasonably quite close proximity, but they all offer very, very different things. Berkeleyans establishments all keep our own individuality. We've got the Mellingham Arms, we have the Cock Inn at Muggington, the Horseshoes Long Lane, and the Cow, which is our boutique hotel. So they all offer very, very different things. They're a huge diverse food and drink offer, and they've got their own individual stamp. But they all are, we've got something for everyone. A really difficult, like for so many in our industry, a really difficult time, but we've really tried to rise to the challenge. We've tried to adapt. We've made lots of changes across our pubs. We've utilised the time wisely, made significant investments. When we had the first lockdown, and then we went into the summer months, and again we went into the tier system, we installed garden rooms and a stretch tent at 2 of our sites as well, so we could utilise the outside seating areas. Tremendously proud to work with my colleagues and sort of in a wonderful company, and it's really been a cathartic time. There's been huge camaraderie amongst everybody, massive unity. People have really, really risen to the challenge as well. They showed their resilience and their strength, and I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of other countries in the world. We are British, and we are proud of that. To win Best Drinks Offer would be incredibly humbling. We'd be incredibly proud. It's a huge morale boost this year after such a tricky year for so many, and I think that it would just be the icing on the cake to win, and we would be enormously honoured and enormously proud.
The HQ collection comprises of 4 food and beverage venues. We've got the Plough, which we're sat in. We've got the Mayfield in Seymour, which is the traditional pub with food and a family room and events. We've got the Copwater, which is more restaurant style. And we've also got the U-Tree, which is up the road from here, and it's our cafe. Total family business, all members of the family involved somewhere along the lines. I think one thing we're very proud of is making sure that the suppliers that we use for our drinks offer are local. They have some relevance and meaning to the area, so whether that's local microbreweries who supply our cask ales, or if we look to spirits, some of the local spirit producers. We've got a gin company down the road in Whitby who make fantastic gins, so we stock those here, and that's our ethos, to really look for the most local suppliers with the highest quality products. We're really proud of the cocktail offer we have here at the Plough. We use the most premium ingredients to create some interesting and unusual cocktails that has become a real draw for the local area and the wider area. People know this venue for the cocktails as much as they do for the food now. See, when we started this business in 2016, this particular venue, we was sort of maybe a 60-40 split on food to wet. And now that's about 50-50, so cocktails and drinks are a huge part of what we do, but we would never here want to lose that food element, and something that goes along with that is having that wine list that matches the food, the price point's right, but the quality is the best that you could get. So I think we're most well known for the espresso martinis and the porn style martinis, which are some of the big sellers, some of the most popular cocktails around. But we also pride ourselves on having some unusual offerings, some offerings that we've come up with. So we have, for instance, a Jane Eyre cocktail on, which uses a Bronte slow gin liqueur. Well, we've seen a lot of camaraderie across the industry locally. We are competing businesses, but we also support each other in the local area in Scarborough. Something that we think on a national level has been a great cause to get behind is the Seat at the Table campaign to get a minister for hospitality. And I think that's something that everybody in the hospitality industry has been able to unite and agree that it would be a positive step forward. When we were nominated for this award, the team were ecstatic. It would mean a huge deal, mostly because of the year that everybody's gone through. It would be an uplift to the team, but I think it also goes to show that using local suppliers, trying to find what's best about the local area, would then come to fruition and be recognised.